啊，这个梯子是哪来的啊？我第一次来没有梯子的，说怎么下一秒就有梯子了？这是不是有人来过了？等下可能要战斗的，我先把剑都弄好。
This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you.
这是什么？
It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years.
打洞机吗？
For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how...
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon.
他是这样讲的啊，我怎么记得好像是说一定要摧毁黑帝斯，不要尝试修复，还是我记错了？
Do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years. And we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
I thought you...
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through the... You were the one born to do this, not me.
In her message...
But you know by the same... That would take...
In her
哦呀
message...
怎么老是按到？
Looks like you...
是我手太快吗？
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain.
19年前，那很久了。
Your birth. The echo could be heard as far as the claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one...
It's...
Yes. When you find everything to pick...
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry.
啊，这样子的话，那黑帝斯当年那个什么讯号是哪来的啊？他是被一个讯号给激活了，然后就开始破坏。那个讯号到底是哪来的讯号啊？
Logging arrivals. Shan Margot.
Welcome to Frozen Hell. Population 10.
11 counting Gaia.
Don't count your chicken embryos before they're incubated, hon. She's still firing up. Be a while before you eat that omelet.
I'm vegan, Travis. You think we'd work in
好
the
险，
same
我
secret base
踩到
long
那个
enough for you to notice?
那个踏板，然后缓冲一下，我糟糕，真的是摔死了。
You realize I just lost 350 kilos of pre-code smug comics in transit.
Wait,
这个也好
actual
讽刺
physical
哦。
media? Why didn't you have it
盖亚的作用就
digitized?
是重建社会，黑帝斯职责就是摧毁一切生命。而为什么要黑帝斯呢？就是怕盖亚第一次尝试创造世界，然后失败了，就需要黑帝斯进行破坏。
There's a lot of sharp edges to round off. After that,
可是运气非常好啊，第一次就成功了，这样子就演变成黑帝斯其实没什么作用，可有可无啦。但也很难说第一次会成功，有可能第一次就失败了。
That's my way across.
你走路也没错吧？
It's held like this for 19 years. right?
Well,
Don't answer. Glad that's over.
这个地方只能都烂掉。对呢，你继续前进吗？不行，没东西。
Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft.
啊？靠腰嘞！一个冰柱也可以把我卡死。
This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
Record. I just woke up. I see the numbers, but can't make out the time. I was dreaming of... I was giving a lecture in Q Hall. Maybe it was something more shamanistic. I don't know. An audience of shadowy faces under a blank open sky. I told them the world ended with a bang. A plague of robots. The last humans. We went out, not with a whimper, but a whisper. You know, in caves, ending like we started, huddled around a flickering glow. The heads of state, the Fortune 5s, the leaders, and lottery winners, and life cults, all of them buried in their little shelters. Some believing they'll live it out some way, somehow, or...
Evacuation happens so fast. No time to think things through. No time for goodbyes. There were lines in the medical ward. I told Tom Pake I'd be with him when he went under. But there was one last shipment of Paradiseidae zygotes I could get processed if I rushed. I'm still angry at him for forcing me to choose. Angry at myself for... Well, he died alone. And I didn't get the bloody birds of paradise saved.
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
在房间那这样的话，伊莎白她后来怎么了？那些相关的技术人员应该也撤退到地堡了吧？
What is this?
我看一下哦。
This is Charles Ronson.
这是花吗？还是什么？
I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Now, what I signed up for?
他开始推卸
Either we
责任了
sent。someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think?
Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
哎呀，靠腰！
Not
不好意思，我
like
被按到，并不是在泄愤啊。
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end. So let's not.
So, happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
哇，在他们争吵的时候，伊丽莎白已经先行动了
was。the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet.
就说他们才这样子
We are all
缅怀
in
她。
her debt.
Hell, Liz.
哇，这些都是遗书吧？
I know you're never gonna hear this. That's not the point. You, you got to play the savior and the martyr all at once this time. Great work.
Aloy? You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid.
Can't you just for one moment stop calculating and let yourself feel? She sacrificed herself for her friends, for the future, for life on Earth. Doesn't that stir anything in you? The generosity of it.
You're trying to invest her decision with something magical. It was a rational choice, not based on sentimentality.
这两个人是不是扮演不同角色？一个是理性，一个是
Remember,
感
she
性。
knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She
亚
taught
瑞就是有
Gaia
点稍微
to
情
feel,
绪化了，但也不至于到
care, to sacrifice, to believe in life, enough to fight against
冷血。
hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home.
What?
Nothing.
Look, Liz. You're a pretty stand-up gal. I'm sorry you died. If you had a home to go to, I hope you got there first. But this monument Ronson's made to you? Kinda creepy if you ask me. Rest in peace, Liz. God knows you earned it.
You'd hate it, Liz, but I wrote you a eulogy. I had to try to express all your children. After all Apollo has taught them, they'll think they know. Hello, Margot. How are you holding up?
Dr. Ronson, I've been getting a lot of messages, unsolicited messages from Ted.
Margot, I'm sorry. With Liz gone, we've got no one to run interference with him. I'll talk to Ted. He mostly wants updates, constant updates, hundreds of updates on things he knows nothing about. Liz used to field all of his crap.
He doesn't understand the systems at all. That was kind of by design. But he's getting pretty sketchy with me.
We just have to keep him happy. Liz always said keep him happy.
Are you kidding? You ever hear how she talked to him?
She was managing him, Margot.
I mean, maybe I should ignore him. He's buried in his pyramid with the Hola Hola girls and Panta Antimon cuckoos. What can you do?
他说谁啊？
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored. You found the control room.
I'm on my way.
刚刚那段话是在指谁啊？我刚刚其实没有特别注意，因为我在攀爬，要找路，就有点走神啦，没在注意看。
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By. Subtraction. I can make a better list. With a single stroke.
哎，靠呀靠呀！哎，怎么突然不知被掉下去？我只是稍微看一下而已。 哦，这边。
Clear. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By. Subtraction. I can make a better list. With a single stroke, make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Continue.
是往前走，可是这边好像有路可以下去。好吧，这应该是等一下回去要走的路了。我猜了，不是很肯定。那是尸体吗？是那些工程师吗？
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the alphas were in there.
这些都是一些核心的创办人的成员，怎么大家都坐着死掉？这应该算集体自杀吧？绝望。
Unlocked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance? Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before.
不知道是在纠结什么。
has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
Ted, it doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Sumina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
Sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice, it's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard! Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry.
哇，
Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Cutting atmosphere.
哇，哦，大气是被排出去啊，这个地方没空气了，真空状态，那大家就这样死掉。就说阿波罗系统是被法罗给销毁掉了啊、其目的就是为了怕这些知识教坏下一代人啊，因为也是他们所建立的成就毁了他们自己，怕也会影响到下一代。
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the sun ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Hope.
那个男的他后来怎么了？
The master override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
所以大家就这样全死掉。这有点可惜啊，人类只能从头开始了。不过他的这种想法是对是错，也很难讲。哎，怎么？啊，靠腰！靠腰！怎么会这样子啊？怎么一个爆炸我就整个掉下去了？
Try not to fall to your death.
这是应该被摔死啊！
Override doesn't override gravity.
什么声音啊？我的游戏里面的光线怎么讲啊？有点不是很理想哎，你们知道吗？有些地方太亮了，有些地方太暗了。是走这里吗？哦，这。哎，好像不是这里耶。靠腰哪里啊？这个地方。 它是指上面，可是我要怎么上去啊？这边吗？哦，这边啦。好，上来了。哎，他怎么也来了？
For a moment,
What?
our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
Huh?
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
什么样的知识啊？他到底是
I helped create the eclipse.
追求什么啊？
Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. Its code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse... the robots they've resurrected... they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again.
I want you to tell me everything.
It's a long story.
Then get started.
It began
又
with
是
a
个很长的
focus
故事。
recovered from an ancient ruin,
哦
as
天
yours
啊！
was so many years
妈
ago.
呀！
In my case, the device was heavily damaged. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, that's when I detected it. A faint signal.
A real kid.
I followed the signal to its source. A shadow.
So you thought it was a Titan? An old...
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. It couldn't speak when I found it. Until my repairs gave... So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location. The surrounding geography. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
他居然知道这些东西，他可能表示他也很聪明啊。
And the Shadow Karja? How did they...
The Karja civil war was a happy coincidence.
An opportunity?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was so yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the...
But Hades didn't care about Meridian.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. Besides, I was too busy setting up a thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes. I may have been foolish enough to serve hate. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door.
Oh man.
Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
方便他之后进行修改。
What made you turn on Hades?
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot. With my technology.
A little late.
And when I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order.
So when did I come into this?
When Olin stumbled on you. System a kill order against a savage Nora girl? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus. And Bora Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success.
为了这事，你是会不择手段。
The things you've done in the
Aloy, this wasn't a confession. I've done all I can. From here on, take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a...
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull.
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence! Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
赛伦斯这个人，他好像是为了达到他的目的，什么都做得出来。
They're coming. Preparations are complete. Ah, Lucent Bahavas. Behold, as I promised you. What?
后来黑帝斯就不要他了啦，因为他并不需要赛伦斯这一种有点聪明的人物啦，他需要的是那种死兵，那种疯狂的信徒。